alone. I used to go to conferences and events just like this, but everywhere I went, I kept being reminded that I was almost the only woman there. And even if I wanted to talk about technology, the only questions I was asked was whether I was lost, if I knew where you could get coffee, where the toilets were, or my personal favorite, if this was the worst Tinder date of my life. Now, this belittling has followed me throughout my career. At my very first job, I was promoted to CNO, Chief Note-Taking Officer. At another kind of conference like this, I was introduced as a speaker to the stage as all of Norway's technology babe in front of an audience full of men. These episodes are seemingly innocent, and they could even be considered funny, but they're a result of unconscious bias and gender stereotypes deeply ingrained in our culture. And accumulated over time, they have an effect on the makeup of our workforce. In 2017, 19 million people tweeted "Me Too," proving just how much is still happening behind closed doors. My fantastic co-founder, Marie, is a surgeon, and last summer she raised her voice against sexual harassment and limited opportunities for women in the field. And as a result, she had to resign her job. Me Too proved the power of the people, and it raised awareness. Now we believe it's time to catalyze a world in which each individual can use their voice to change the status quo and find a job where they have equal opportunity and not be limited by their unique traits such as their ethnicity, their gender, their sexuality, or their age. That's why we believe the world is ready for Equality Check, a platform for crowdsourced anonymous reviews about equality in the workplace, a Glassdoor or a TripAdvisor for diversity. So in short, anyone in here can leave a review completely anonymously about a current or a former employer, and in just a few weeks, you can research how employees rate their companies in terms of culture, opportunity, work-life balance, management, sexual harassment, and so on. And once we reach a critical data mass, you'll be able to filter on different unique traits such as gender, age, ethnicity, and so on. And this is in the interest of employers as well, because diversity is a business imperative. In 2018, diversity was the #1 top recruiting trend. According to McKinsey, companies that have diverse leadership teams outperform their peers by 33% in profitability. And according to BCG, diverse teams derive 38% more of their revenue from innovative products and services compared to other companies. But despite a growing number of studies proving a strong correlation between diversity and profitability, progress is slow. In 2017, the World Economic Forum report adjusted the number of years that we will have to wait until we reach global economic parity from 170 to 217 years. People of color, women, LGBTQ, and other minorities still face unconscious bias and discrimination, limiting their opportunity to fulfill their potential in the workplace every single day. But Equality Check is not just another reviewing site. One of our competitive advantages is using technology to scale impact and action, not just information. So while Equality Check raises awareness, our B2B leg, Equality Check for Business, helps companies identify and address their problems and provides them with evidence-based, research-backed solutions for how they can improve. Our early customers include 12 of the leading companies in Norway, and we've dedicated 3 million Norwegian kroners to fund a research project together with CORE, the Center for Research on Gender Equality, who again are collaborating with Stanford University and University of California, San Diego, to validate the solutions we suggest, to make sure that measures suggested are actually effective when implemented. And if we succeed with this, we'll be one of the first to do so globally. We've been working passionately and unpaid on this cause for the past 4 years. We've had several campaigns reaching millions of people on social media. We've published a best-selling book. We've become trusted partners to C-level executives and the Norwegian government. We've spoken at more than 100 events, nationally and internationally, including the UN. And this year, we quit our jobs, funded a company, and started working full-time. Since the launch of our MVP, we've reached 2,300 reviews about more than 500 companies, and we just closed our funding round of 5 million Norwegian kroners. We've engaged high-profile CEOs and the Minister of Gender Equality in Norway to encourage everyone to sign up. We've reached the attention of Forbes and European CEO and several other media institutions nationally and internationally. And we see this as a sign that the world is demanding transparency and it's hungry for change. But change will not happen by itself. And we believe it's time to shift the power dynamics from the top to the ground up. We rely on people like you to use your voices to drive the world in a positive direction so that we can collectively catalyze the change we're longing to see. Millions of voices are hard to ignore. Equality Check wants to make those voices count. So what are you waiting for? Equality Check it. Thank you.